Hey, good morning and welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch. My name is Graham and today we're going to be talking about a brand new Hot Toys figure just released, and that's Yelena from the movie Black Widow. Now this figure looks pretty cool, but I'm a little confused as to why Hot Toys is announcing her now. And I've mentioned this in past videos that I don't understand why Hot Toys doesn't always strike the iron when it's hot. Why wouldn't we release this figure when the movie comes out last July, as opposed to now we're in mid-October? You know, the hype for the movie is gone. I don't know why they wouldn't release this when the hype is at its peak. You know, probably get more sales. It seems like a smart business move in my opinion. Release it when you release the Black Widow and the Taskmaster figures. Not sure what the thought process is on that. Obviously they are a successful business, so they can do as they would like. I just don't get it, because we're already waiting another year and a half for the figure to come out. So that by the time we get the figure, the hype's already gone and we're probably on to the next movie and whatnot. But at least release it when the hype of the movie is at its peak. Just my 2 cents there, just my thoughts. Not sure why they did that, but that's their choice, and I'm sure a lot of people will still buy this figure. As it pertains to the movie itself, Black Widow, I actually really enjoyed it. I was hesitant to watch it just because I was getting a lot of mixed reviews from fans, you know, not giving it great reviews. It was kind of a stopgap movie where we already know what happens to Black Widow, so why even make this movie? I understand that. I still watched it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie a lot. I thought it was very entertaining, and I actually thought Yelena's character almost stole the show throughout the entire movie. I actually liked her probably the most. She was funny, charismatic, and her character just had a lot of depth to her, so I thought she was a great character. I'm glad Hot Toys is releasing this figure. With having said that, let's take a closer look at the figure now and look at some of these images. And Hot Toys head sculpts continue to impress me. Now this one, in certain angles, it looks spot on, and in other ones, more of the action poses, I think, it looks a little off. And I think two things here. I think almost the head size looks a little off on certain angles. It could just be the angle, but it could just be the body or the arms that maybe just look a little too small. So the proportions maybe just seem a little out of whack to me. I do think the head sculpt itself looks really good. The paint applications, Hot Toys is coming a long way with these paint applications and making it look like real skin tones, real skin color. The likeness, for the most part, I think is there. You know, here, this angle looks a little off to me with the head sculpt, but then there's certain other ones, I think, when we get to the next photo that I really do like. So it just kind of, yeah, this one, it just seems, depending on the angle, but here, like, look at the brown eyes just kind of bursting out here. The hair, the highlights in the hair, some people think maybe the hair is too dark. It could just be the lighting that they took these photos in. You know, so I wouldn't put too much stock into that, but overall, I think the head sculpt is very impressive, and I'm very happy with it. So, you know, here again, some people have said, well, they should have given us a second head sculpt. Well, because her face is too neutral. So you got to remember, Hot Toys is going for the neutral look because it just wants to give you some balance. Because, like, if they give you just that Harley Quinn head sculpt with that expression, or the Rocket Raccoon with the angry expression, it doesn't work for everything. So this, you know, you can put her in museum pose and she looks great. Some action poses and she still looks okay. But I think if they would have given you a second head sculpt, that price point is going to skyrocket through the roof. And they don't do that a whole lot with second head sculpts. So I think to keep the price point down, this is just perfectly fine. I don't mind the expression on her face at all. Taking a look at the outfit itself, I'm very impressed with the outfit. If I compare it to the first Black Widow character, because that's really the only one that we have thus far, this is light years beyond that. The vest gives this extra depth to the outfit and extra detail. It looks great close up. We have lots of nice stitching and pockets, and if you don't remember, this is actually Black Widow's vest from Infinity War. And looking at what it looks like here, we have a split cut boot design, so that's going to be great. I'm so glad Hot Toys, for the most part, has gone away with the molded boots. You know, I'm glad that they're doing the split cut boot to give you that extra posability. But the outfit itself, it looks like it's almost going to be like a windbreaker material. So good news there is it's going to help you get into some dynamic poses. The outfit also looks a little bit more loose than what we've seen from Black Widow. So again, that's going to help you with the movements as well. You're going to get that dynamic pose ability with this figure. And then you can see here the base that she comes with is that typical Avengers Marvel base, which I'm perfectly fine with. I don't mind the name printed right on the front. I kind of like the simplistic look as opposed to the metal nameplate, where to me it's just a little bit more distracting. I just want simplicity with my base, but then again, I don't use those a whole lot. So she's going to come with her batons, if you will, a pistol, and then she does come with her helicopter headset. She was flying the helicopter there towards the end of the movie. But the one thing, going back to the outfit, the one thing that I'm concerned about is, will the white yellow over time? Unfortunately, there's not going to be any way of knowing that, until after we have the figure for some time. But that is a concern. I don't think it should stop you from buying the figure, but it is at least something to, I guess, consider. So the question is this something that I'm going to buy? And the answer is, I don't know. You could buy this figure now, but Yelena, her character is going to have a future in Marvel. So, do you wait and do you hope that they release another figure in the future, maybe in a more of a prominent role, or kind of like Black Widow from Endgame, like a prominent figure? Or do you just pick this one up and just kind of see what happens? I think she looks great, so there's no question about that. I just don't know, I enjoyed the movie. I just don't know if the character is important enough for me to get yet, or if I'm that attached to the character yet to pull the trigger on this. I'm definitely going to think about it. I don't think this is going to be a day one pre-order for me. If she comes out and I got some cash to spend, I'm definitely going to consider getting this one. And she would go well with your Black Widow character as well. I would pick this one over the Taskmaster, and that's because the character of Taskmaster itself didn't really do much for me. I didn't think that character really stood out, or it's kind of dull and plain, and didn't really, in my opinion, didn't really make an impact in the movie. So I would definitely get this one over the Taskmaster for sure. Now, this will be available on Sideshow for pre-order later today. I'm guessing the price point's going to be around $260. I would like it to be around $240, $250, because she really doesn't come with a whole extra lot of stuff here. Just a bunch of hands, the batons, the helicopter headset, and her pistol. So, I'm not sure if the price point would justify $260, but Hot Toys prices have been going up and up and up, so I wouldn't be surprised if she is hanging around that $260 mark. And then finally, we just take a look here at the image of everything she comes with. We just named everything, but it also looks like she comes with some daggers here, or some knives. I'm wondering if those actually are molded into the holster itself, or if those will come out. So that'll be interesting to see. But I dig the outfit. I like the white with the black vest. The more I look at this, the more I'm like, man, I should just get it. But I'm gonna wait and see. So I want to especially see what that price point is. But let me know what you guys think about this figure. Let me know if you're going to pre-order her, or if you're going to hold off and see if there's a different character in the future, or if she just wasn't a prominent enough character for you to get. Maybe you didn't like Black Widow. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And until next time, stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.